cut as I hope it is. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Ed Bishop with Backwoods with the Bishops here. So first things first, if you haven't watched part 1 of this video, stop watching and go find it. I am building a patio on the back of my house, a screened in porch patio kind of thing. So in this video, we are going to be making our posts, beam, roof, got scissor truss out front. That's laying in front of the house over there. It's ready to go. We got our posts over here. So they're gonna be out up here, I don't know, at about roughly about 9 feet. I gotta put beams into the wall. So they're gonna have to tear apart a couple spots, get in there, put some posts in the walls, get that up, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long video. Hope you like it. While I think of it, shout out to my Uncle Jack watching from down south. I recently learned that he is watching the channel. I just want to say hi and I was thinking of you. Come along for the ride, everyone. Okay, so it would seem with some measurements that our upper siding is going to be in the way because there's one pocket right about here somewhere on the side and the other one's up over about here somewhere. The upper siding is going to have to be taken off to put the truss on the wall anyway. I'm going to go grab some scaffold so we can get up there and get taking that siding out of the way. Okay, we got some scaffold set up. We're going to get up there. I'm going to have to extend my ladder up to be able to reach the top up there. It's still up a ways yet. And we'll be able to use the scaffold for doing other stuff here too, so. Oh, finally. Well guys, we are getting somewhere at a very alarmingly slow pace. Okay, we're gonna do this the most foolproof way we possibly can so I don't cut one of these too short. We're gonna stand them in place, then we're gonna level something out here so that we know exactly how long we need this to be here. Yeah, that's gonna be right there. We're gonna shove something in the pocket over there, and this post is level. We'll make a mark on there, then we know this is level. But man, I don't wanna cut everything and it's not. Alrighty, here we are. Oh. 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 Okay, we have gotten somewhere. The reason that's notched like that is triple 2x8 is only gonna go from here, there to there. So there's this extra part. We're gonna use that to fasten to, keep everything nice and like square and level, and it'll hold the beam up there while I'm doing stuff and whatnot. So we're gonna leave that part on there. All right, we got our post set up, all braced up, so that's fairly rigid. I got a brace in all directions there. Now we got to get our beam one piece at a time put up there. So it's probably going to be a pain in the butt to try and straighten that beam, but I don't think I can lift it up all by myself. We'll get that put up there piece by piece. That's what it is. Now there's one. All right, we'll try toenailing one of these. Get this to straighten out. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. Oh my goodness, has that ever taken a while? Well, we got it up there. Everything's nailed and set in place. We're gonna cut the post now for the middle. Alrighty, hope this post is as properly cut as I hope it is. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. So nice. Okay, that went really well. I mean, not great, but I mean, it seems like it's fitting exactly where I want it to be, so that part's great. Okay guys, so if you're wondering why I'm pulling rough lumber out of the wall and not dressed wood, me and my dad built this house for us in 2015. So that's why there's all rough wood everywhere. Not gonna get into the details of how rough that was, getting that approved for being built and stuff. That'll be another long story some other time. Okay, we got that all nailed in there. That's set to go.
You just have to make a brick, then it's so then you have to.
Well, I must have got those saddles in there pretty nice. Look at that, I'm not even touching it. That thing's just sitting there. I'm really shocked. Okay, we got our next post up over there. No beam yet. It is some slow going by myself. Hopefully we'll get the beam up after supper, but we are going in for supper, so we'll see you in a minute. Okay, we had supper. We're gonna see if we can't get this beam made and get that up there. Gosh darn it, the evening's gonna carry on. I wanna get this done. Next day I'm on this, I wanna be putting trusses up there. So let's get this darn thing made. I don't know if this is a good idea. That is gonna be pretty heavy. Okay, we have a beam that weighs more than I do. Fantastic. All right, we got our next post ready. Throw him up there, I hope. Better put this back overnight or I'm gonna have Studies running around the living room tomorrow. Okay, well that tidies up the day. There's a lot of brain work. Looks pretty good though, right? And all the way over to that side. I am glad this part's over. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that's it for tonight. We'll see you guys later on. All right, good morning everyone. How we doing today? So I got my sheets of plywood. I was just in town, picked that up. Got some more 2x4s and whatnot. So yesterday, we did all of the beam, well, the other day, we did the posts and beams and everything, so that's ready for our trusses on there. And I got the skidder out in the back and the front. We're gonna get him over here and we're gonna lift the trusses up top. Hopefully that goes without a hitch. Okay, well that went not too bad. You can't believe how hard that is to actually like, you know, it's not right in the center to just lift those, right? So I went okay. And we didn't break any. That your new truck, John? I have to tell you guys, this is not easy by yourself. Oh my goodness. So today's Johnny's birthday, playing with his new Tonka toy, remote control Tonka toy. You like that guy, John? You like those skitter ruts too? He hasn't stopped playing with that thing all morning. My goodness, he's got 2 batteries, keeps going in to charge it, comes back out with another one and plays with it some more.
Why is this here?
All right, we're gonna mark our 2x4 for going up on top. I got a shorty up there because you can't put a 12-foot just on one truss. So you have to start with a short one. I will mark the guy that goes up there. And when I go up, I can put the truss, put 1 nail in it, and then the whole thing doesn't fall over. And then go and fasten both ends. Guys, if you've ever caught yourselves on one of these gussets, your head, your hand, I don't care what it is, these things will open you up like a tin can opener. Wow. They are not human friendly. Ouch. Oh. Hey, that went really good. That thing set right in place. Man, I should have done them all one by one. Time for lunch. I'm heading inside for a minute. All right, lunch is over. Johnny wanted great big Costco hot dogs for lunch, so we got those hooked up with cheese on them and everything. Man, was that ever good. And there he is, playing with his remote control again. You love that thing, eh, John? All right, let's get that other truss fastened up there. Now our drop truss. Last one. We'll lean him just right up there. So we'll go get that. All right, we got our next truss up there, our gable truss, gable drop truss to be precise. We'll get up there and hopefully we don't die. Get him fastened on there. Okay. Where are you guys? Oh, what the? Sheesh. All right, we're getting somewhere. All right, we got our gable truss up. Well, I got one crosser here going all the way back to the wall that's tying it. And then this is a temporary up here tying it all the way back. So that's all set in place to make for putting the plywood. But first we got to make the outriggers for the overhang going out. So we'll get started on that. Okay guys, it's probably about 2 o'clock. We're gonna go do some with Johnny because it's his birthday today. We're gonna put this on hold and go back to this on Saturday. So we'll see you then. All right, good morning everyone. Johnny's birthday was yesterday. Where were we? Oh yeah, we're building the outriggers. We're up the gable end here. We're gonna probably have a hard time with weather today. As you can see, it is quite gray. And right now it's not raining. Wow, actually I see some drops on the pond, but it's gonna turn wet in an hour or two. But we'll see what we can get done. Maybe I can get these up there. Let's get to it, do a couple stuff before it's impossible to work out here. All right, there's one. So now we got to make one more just like it. Okay guys, if I die, I'll be in my grave with an unfinished project. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right guys, if you do this framing, always make sure your peaks here go together first, or you might have a lot of trouble. Wow, I love this nailer. Okay guys, here's that rain I was talking about. It has gotten wet. I don't know if you can see that falling on the pond or not. I don't like the rain. We will maybe see you later today if it lets up. Okay, we have a little break in the weather. Currently it is not raining. Let's see if we can't get some more stuff done before it picks up again. Okay, so I got this funny gizmo here that's gonna prop up my end of my fascia board. All right, so that's my second person. Well, the rain has zoomed. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pouring out. So we got a call over lunch. Somebody wants 2 cords of maple, so we're gonna go run over and go do that. We'll see you guys in a bit and hopefully the rain stops. All right, it got kind of nice, cleared up somewhat. So let's get back at this and we're gonna get our fascia finished up. We've got Dylan up there, he's gonna give me a hand. Okay, Dylan, go down there and lift it up. Up, 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 okay. Back down a little. You're ridiculous, Johnny. Okay, yeah, down, 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 down. Okay. Pretty happy with that, I tell you. Righty, fascia up everywhere. Looks awesome. Wanted 2x8 fascia to get some real fascia. So next thing's next. We're gonna put Mr. Pickle up on the ladder and we're gonna get him to install the hurricane brackets. We'll see how that goes. You're gonna take these, you're gonna put it on there like that, okay? Until the bottom is touching. You're gonna try. Well, Dylan's nailing was short-lived. He said his legs hurt because of the ladder, so he went in. Anyway, never mind that. Want to say thanks to Bryn, friend of mine. He taught me to bevel off the top like this so your plywood comes right down. You can always learn new things. Thanks, Bryn. All right, we got our chunk installed for the ladder. That's gonna keep the ladder away from all the business we have to do. Sheeting plywood, paper, steel, all the drip cap's gonna go on, and that still won't be in the way.
You have to put like that.
Okay,
Get off the board.
85 and a half. Okay, well, I think that's it for now. We're just gonna move the scaffold over to the other side of the roof so I don't gotta carry the sheets over. I'm gonna leave that 2x4 there. That's securing the top so they don't move. So we'll sheet the other side all the way up, and then we'll remove that and we'll sheet this side. But that's not until tomorrow. That's it for tonight. We'll see you then. Happy Saturday, everybody. I got Pete, my cousin, helping me today. Alrighty, check the roof out. Oh, is Ed excited or what? Oh, this is so nice. 3/4 inch plywood. Land that plane on here. Ah, not flat enough for a plane, I guess, but anyway, so we're gonna get the paper banged on now and make sure this is waterproof, and hopefully our steel arrives next weekend. All right, we're almost done up here. Almost. Tape this up, keep as much water out as possible. All right, guys, that's it for today. That look nice up there or what? We'll see you guys real soon. Alrighty, today we're gonna be taking the window out. I got 2 days, gotta make this happen, and we gotta throw the patio door in there. Oh boy, a little disassembled. Yeah, we got it over here in 3 pieces. So I gotta remove the entire window. The hole is going more right here than it is over here. So we gotta get this all tore off of here, and same on the inside. Ugh. Ed doesn't like renos, Ed like making new. Whew, that's nasty. All right, we're getting somewhere. Okay, I don't know how easy this is gonna come out of there. They never just fall right out, but let's give that a pull and see what happens. I'm gonna be shocked if it's fully loose. Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at that gaping hole. Now the mice are gonna get in. Oh, we gotta clean that up, tear that all apart, even worse. So guys, you might be wondering why the window opening is a foot wide. There's 2 walls going on here. You can see that right behind me. 2x4 wall, roughly a 4-inch space, and another 2x4 wall. So in my walls, downstairs I have R42 in there. Upstairs I made it even better, R52 in the wall. We want to be warm here in Canada. That's a porcupine if you ever saw one. You put it in, Katie. Alrighty, it's starting to look pretty good. Big gaping hole, yikes. The side of the door is somewhere right here, somewhere there. This is all a big old post up in there. So I had Dill remove a bunch of the screws already. So I guess we'll get plugging away, getting this stuff off the wall. Oh my goodness, was that ever annoying. Screws behind paint and drywall putty in the holes. Oh, that was terrible, but we have it done now. My gosh, that was awful. I got Mr. Pickle. You get in the broom, gonna clean this up a little bit. Oh man, that was rough. Whew. Don't leash. That looks great, don't get me wrong, but it poses a bit of a problem. We have electricity in the way, and one of those lines runs straight through somewhere, so that kind of sucks. Easy. Okay. Oh. All right, when stuff's going too slow, you gotta break out the big guns. Whoops, there goes the chainsaw. All right, there's our king stud, jack stud. There's one side, perfect. We're going the header all the way to the top, and then we're gonna put a dummy header down here somewhere, so that one day, if I actually want to, I can put the real 8-foot door by 8-foot door in here, because mine's only 7 foot high, somewhere down here. Whew, that king stud's gonna hold. I think Dylan's room went up 1/8 of an inch. Well, that's bang on. We're gonna nail that right there. All right, we got our header made. Well, gonna get made. All right, let's throw that guy up in the hole and see what that looks like. All right, guys, here goes nothing. Gosh darn it, I don't know how this is gonna go. Man. Oh. head-ins in. Oh, oh boy. This jack, this should be really easy. Starting to feel weight now. Okay. Now, just to get it over there, this is one ghetto setup. Whew, this is nasty looking.
I don't need your.
How's it going? Oh! Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. All right, we'll get that thing nailed in place. That looks awesome. Can't wait for this to be over. I mean, it went really good, but. Alrighty.
You came right off, Katie.
Alrighty. I'll get my grinding disc and we'll grind those flush. I don't want that interfering with the door. Okay, well that made quite a mess. Inside's all dusted, but it had to be done. Got that cleaned out real nice now. Ready for the door tomorrow. Anyway guys, that's getting quite late. It's after 4 o'clock. I'm gonna tidy this place up a little bit and get a bite to eat and whatnot, and we'll see you right shortly in the morning. All right, good morning guys, we're back at it. So first things first, I think we're gonna move our electrical out of the way. Yikes. To over here, is the side of the door is right here. We're gonna cut these wires, put the wire there, up over the door, way down over here. Then we're gonna put a double plug there because I got 2 different circuits. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so several hours have gone by. I had to go to town. We got different stuff here. Box full of goodies, this and that. I got wire because I had no wire. So we got our double plug hooked up here. These are our 2 separate cables. So this is one circuit, that's another circuit. And because the circuit doesn't go over the door, there's not enough slack, you gotta cut it, and you can't cut it and leave it in the wall. So we got that side. Then over on this side, I bought a new fancy plug for the kids to plug their stuff into. That's the old one. So one circuit, a different circuit. So now we can tear out our header and get started on that. Oh, this is gonna start to look good. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. Check this out, guys. That's a solid 4x8 header. This isn't regular framing, remember. Because this is a double wall, guys. There's gonna be another one right here. I'm gonna put a piece of chipboard here to close this off so it's solid right across. All right, we got our header made. See if we can't slip that up in there. Watch out. Oh my goodness, that was annoying. We got it up there. Looks awesome, but it was really annoying. So we still have to drop everything to about this height on both of those together, because the door height, the actual door is only like somewhere here. Okay, everybody, say hi to Grandpa. He's hiding behind the post over there. And Grandma's way in the back. Hi, Grandma. So Grandpa and Grandma Riche are staying with us for 13 days. Yeah. So they're gonna be here off and on, probably in the videos all weekend and stuff. So that's Laura's parents, in case everybody doesn't know yet. Never mind that, let's get back to this door. We're gonna get this in here. Flies are coming in. Yahoo! First part done of that. Right on. We gotta go inside. Oh boy, if it's loose.
Goose jerky.
Goose jerky, guys.
If you want to know how to make that, go to Laura's channel.
Backwoods with Laura. Shot last weekend. All right, guys, we got a big bead of caulking here. Make sure this doesn't let no draft through. Okay, somewhere there. There we go. Something like that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Get a hold. There we go.
Okay. Oh yeah. Woohoo!
On the track.
Right, guys, thanks for joining me on this excursion of building the patio. It is such a nice morning out. We're gonna wrap this video up with basically the build. Next video is gonna be making it all look nice and fancy. Well, it doesn't do too much as fancy, but you're gonna make it look good. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We'll see you real soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe.